She's starting, right?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to our first preview for the national conference in 2019. This year, we're going to be in Atlanta. And it's going to be from April 12th to the 15th. So if you want more information, there are links in the description for this video. So you can just check that out. So we've got 4 of our clinicians today. Jaime will be joining us shortly. He's not here yet. Ah, there he is. So we have Jaime. We have Jaime and Jim. We've got Melody. And we've got Miles. They're going to be talking about their clinics today. So we're going to start with Melody Choplin. This was partially her idea, so I'm going to let her give it a start here. And so talk to us about your clinic. Introduce yourself, and then let us know something about your clinic. Let us know kind of what you're covering.
Well, hello, everyone. I am Melody Choplin. I'm the director for Region 2 in NAPBIRT. I've been doing this for a while, as far as repair is concerned, about 30 years. And more recently, I've gone completely independent with my repair shop, Carolina Wind and Brass Repair. Part of being an independent shop owner is advertisement, trying to get business. And in the world today, a lot of that will include social media. That's just the way the world works with all the technology that's out there, everything being online. My clinic is specifically about how to create ads on Facebook, uses of social media, how to link things up, making effective ads that make your business stand out from everybody else's, how to boost those efficiently, and how to use that to draw and target the audience, target the people that you're looking for. 70% of advertisement is now on 2 platforms, and that is Facebook and Google Ads. So this is a part of being an independent repair technician. It's a part of our industry. It's part of getting out there and getting the clients and letting your clients know who you are. So that is going to be the basis of my clinic, is more effective advertising through social media outlets. So thank you.
All right. And let's see. Are you gonna let's see, so you have experience with this, right? Like you use this personally for some of your own stuff, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and have you had a lot of success with, the techniques that you're going to be talking about?
Yes, I have. When I go through my pages and check on my ads to see how they're performing, I've had more contacts and more people contact me through Facebook and Facebook ads than I have my website. People have found me through Facebook and through some of these ads, both with my repair shop and with my books. The books that I've put out. For instance, one of the ads that I boosted, one of the video ads, I had over 2,000 views. Now, an organic view, no boost, no paid ads, just an organic view where it was left on Facebook. And from that, the clicks that I got on that ad were a little over 750. Now, this was on one of my book ads. Now, this particular book ad, 750 clicks means 750 sales. So you equate that, if you equate that to your repair business, some of the repairs that I've got with the ads I've done from that, some of the clicks on that. One ad I had, I think I put it out once, had 343 views, and of that I had 117 clicks. So enough people clicked on my ad to find me, which the more people find you, the more people know that you're there, the more you're going to be exposed, and the more business that's going to come into your shop.
Yep. And it's amazing. Like, I mean, that's pretty much where people go these days to find stuff. So it's really important for anybody running their own shop for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, so I think it's pretty vital.
Yep, I think so too. So let's go over to, this is Jim Gleason and Jaime Hamner. And they are going to be doing a clinic together. And it sounds like they're covering a lot of ground. I believe it's flute and clarinet overhauls. So, guys, introduce yourselves and then let us know kind of what to expect from your clinic.
I'm new to NAPBIRT, Jaime Hamner.
My name's Jim, and he found me on the street and gave me a job, and I really appreciate it.
Very charitable, Jaime.
No, we're both past presidents. We've both been around. I've been in NAPBIRT since the first day, and Jaime kind of hit the deck running himself. And we've known each other for almost 25, 30 years. We've started we've done the clinic thing in our region off and on for the last. God,
I'm not even that old.
Well, it was in a former life, but we decided we have a lot of apprentices come through, and someone gave us this idea. It's, I mean, the silly title to it is dueling technicians, but pretty much what it is we've broken down flutes and clarinets. We're doing this side by side with a PowerPoint, and Jamie's going to demonstrate tools and techniques of the last 20 or 30 years, and I'm going to demonstrate tools and techniques of the last 80 to 100 years. And that way the people can look and see what they can apply to themselves. Not that I'm that old, but I read a book once. And so I'm not that old. So
old techniques, new techniques.
Awesome. So I guess, Jamie, you're a clarinet player.
Yes.
Right? So you're doing clarinets.
I'm a clarinet holder. Well,
okay.
I tell you what, flutes are my arch nemesis. And so I was I've been training with Jim. I go up to Florence and work in his shop, and he shows me, the old techniques. Jim was factory trained. He's fast. It's amazing how fast he can go through these overhauls. So I wanted to learn that from the old guy. Like enough that's the technique I use in my flute overhauls now. Same thing, but yes, you're correct. I do clarinets. That's kind of my thing. But we show each other and different ideas. In the end is, how well do the horns play? But how we get to that point. It's nice to see different ideas. Some things work for other people, won't work for me, and vice versa. But we're trying to give a clinic to show people you don't have to be scared of that clarinet overhaul or that flute overhaul, that it can be done in a very fast timeline as long as you follow steps and really just keep, once you implement those steps and get going, that you don't have to wait until your slow season to only do overhauls then.
Right.
You can program these things whenever, because you're fast enough to be able to handle that kind of workload. It's not going to disrupt your day-to-day routine.
Yeah. And this may be one of them, I'm not going to say advantage, but one of the primary differences between factory trained and school trained is because it was an actual factory, there's 5 or 6 ways at least to do any one thing. And just because, from what I've seen from a lot of the school grads, is they have 2 or 3 ways to do something, whether it's adhesives or abrasives or techniques. And that may work just fine on the instruments they've seen, but when they see something that was made in 1910, they don't quite know what to do. So it's just trying to broaden their horizons on different ways to do the same thing.
Well, and really, that's what NAPBIRT's about, right? Sharing different techniques, learning different ways to do it, right?
That's how it started.
Awesome. Well, let's go over to Miles DeCastro. I hope I pronounced your name right.
You did, yeah. You did great.
Hey, so Miles is going to be talking about something actually that I feel like it's starting to go throughout the industry. You're starting to hear a lot more about 3D printing, and there's a lot of people really curious about it. And I haven't quite seen a great clinic on it yet. I've seen a couple, but I'm hoping that you can let us know something in a little more detail. So why don't you introduce yourself? And
thank you. It's kind of a lot of pressure for the great clinic thing. But,
sorry, I didn't mean to give you
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm Miles DeCastro. I've been a NAPBIRT member for a little over 11 years. I'm the current vice president and director of Region 1 up in the Northeast United States. And I'm going to be doing a clinic on 3D printing. It's kind of odd that I'm doing one on 3D printing. I think it's mainly because I own a 3D printer that Bill suggested that I do this. It's going to be very different than any clinic I've done in the past. Because clinics I've done in the past have been huge on, I really like to do visual aids. I like PowerPoints. I like showing stuff and showing how I like to do things. This is going to be more of I'm going to show you what I know, and then I hope you're going to run with that, and then you can teach me really how to do all the good stuff with the 3D printer.
Right.
So it all kind of started a little over a year ago. I work at a college. I work at the Crane School of Music at SUNY Potsdam in Northern New York, and I applied for a grant to buy a 3D printer, and I got it. So I got about a 3D printer that cost a little under $2,000. So it's quite nice. I really, there's a physics professor here at the university who showed me a lot of cool things. That kind of got me started. But there's a huge learning curve for it, and I'm still learning new things every single day on how to use this thing and what its real capabilities are. But I'm really enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it so much that I was kind of curious what the cheaper 3D printer these days. So I went on Amazon and bought the cheapest one that Amazon had in stock that was less than $200. I've been using that in my home shop a bit, and I'm kind of amazed at how well it does. It's not quite as accurate as the $2,000 one, but for it costing only 10% of the price, it really does some pretty cool things. So yeah, there's a lot out there, and I think it's something. I think it's going to be as common as a lathe in a repair shop in 10 years.
Yeah. And that seems to be the consensus, right? That, you know, it's going to be the next big deal, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Have you done any experimenting with different materials, or is it just different machines?
So the nice machine, that only prints in polylactic acid, or PLA, it's commonly referred to. It's a type of plastic, and that's the most common thing for a 3D printer to print with. Ironically, the cheap printer, the $200 printer, that can print PLA or ABS. I have not tried ABS with that. It's something I really want to do, and I'm really curious. Probably the next project I want to launch into is printing replacement pennants for clarinets and oboes. So those don't need to be made on the lathe. And once you've got the design ready to go, all you have to do is hit print when you need a new one. So it's real, you know, talk about passive income. You could be printing the new tenon while you're drilling out the broken one. Right. So, literally doing two things at once.
Yeah.
That's fancy.
Definitely fancy. But for less than $200, it's cheaper than a lathe, right?
Yeah, I don't know any lathes worth for $200.
But I guess you still have to drill out the tenon, so you're still going to need one.
You still need one, though. Yeah, definitely won't replace it. Yeah, definitely won't replace it. But it'll be great to, you know, imagine hitting print on something and going off on your lunch break, and you know, you just got an hour worth of work done while you're taking a 1 hour break.
Yeah.
I had a question about that. I've been thinking about aftermarketing valve guides that have been out of production for God knows how long. Would that be something you could do on a 3D printer?
Yes.
That would be a great idea. Yeah, there's some right there. So we got Shilky, and I got a Yama. Yep, and there's a YTR 2335. I know those aren't out of production, but they're the two most common ones here at Crane. So those are the two I started with. But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was thinking Holden, Olds, Martin, York, ones that have been out of production for almost 50 years.
Absolutely. It's I have one of the smallest 3D printers. I can print 20 of them at a time, fit on the bed, and takes about an hour and a half.
Where do you get your stock?
Yeah. What's that?
What do you use for stock?
Oh, PLA, polylactic acid, a type of plastic.
Yeah, it's it comes in a filament, right?
Yep, a big roll of it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have his whole clinic here online.
Yeah.
All right. So Miles is the current vice president. Melody is the secretary, and me is the immediate past. If we can make sure that none of our classes go on at the same time, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because if I've missed Miles' last 2 or 3 years. How many have you taught in a row now? 2 or how long have you been teaching classes at the National?
This is going to be 5 in a row.
Jeez.
So this would be the 5th year that I've missed observing 1-year classes, because they always put me at the same time. Got to fix that.
You need to talk to Bill, get him to work it out.
I'm telling you. I need both those classes.
Well, it's going to be a good conference, I think. A lot of the clinics are going to be really good. I know a lot of people are really excited about some of these topics. Like I said, especially 3D printing is always one that it's like that. And if we had one about mouthpiece refacing, that would be, like one of those things that we don't get a lot of clinics about. So if anybody has anything else, I don't know if we have anything else, but I think that about covers it. So
does anybody in the audience have any questions?
No, I don't believe so. There's only a couple people with us live right now. So hopefully, though, if they have more questions, maybe they can contact you guys directly and, kind of touch base with you and see if they want to come to your clinic or not. Hopefully they do, though. So I hope everybody, enjoyed hearing from our clinicians, and we hope to do more of these videos. We're kind of planning on doing a few different things. If not this sort of thing, then we'll do maybe some more forum type things. And if you want to read more about the clinics and what's being offered at the conference, there's a link in the description for the video. And the information about registration. So you don't have to be a member to go. So if you're interested in any of these clinics, just click it and check it out. And we hope to see you there. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.